Alright, I finished winding my my new Rodin coil, the stacked version with the nested coils inside. So here it is. I did 27 windings on each one of the two separate coils that are in the Rodin coil. And again, inside this coil, along this rim right here, is another coil, which is wound the traditional way around this way, if that makes any sense. And then on the outside, you can't really see inside there that well, but inside here in this ridge, there's a coil wound this way. Not very many windings, but there's just a little bit there just to see what kind of effect I would get. And so altogether, there's quite a few wires coming out of this coil. The center taps here, both left and right, the edge coil, and then the Rodin coil wires. So that's pretty much it. Took me a little while to get it all finished. Made some mistakes, had to back up and start over, but eventually I got it done. Here it is. And now I'm going to show a little demonstration of how I can get a little magnet to levitate along this this ridge right here. And really the only difference between this one and this one that I made before is that this is just a single flat disc. You can see how thick it is. It's about 1/8 of an inch thick. So there's not much of a torus shape in the center or anywhere else. Here you start to see it a little bit more because it's thicker. And with this one, this is a little bit of a lighter gauge wire than what I used on this coil. And this will not levitate the magnet with the same voltage. This has 18 windings per coil. So again, this is a heavier gauge, 27 windings per coil, 20 volts AC going through it. And now I'm going to show you a demonstration of what that does, just the Rodin coil part itself. And I got a little bit of a cold right now, so I'm not doing too much with this stuff, but just wanted to do a little demo, and I'll show you some more later. Thanks. Okay, just a quick demonstration here. Here's the newly wound Rodin coil that I just finished yesterday. And this is the one that has the nested coils inside of it, although for this particular demonstration I'm not using those coils at all. I just have the regular Rodin coil, the two coils wound together, connected in series. And I'm going to connect the power. So I've just powered it up. There's no magnets in there now, obviously. I'm going to put a small sphere magnet inside. There's the magnet. Okay, now at this point, with this particular coil, I can actually pick it up, and it's sticking to the side. It's vibrating there. It's spinning. If I take it back down to the table, you can clearly see that it's moving around. So I can pick it up. You can see how it's bouncing around in there now. So it's basically levitating in the vortex. Pretty cool. I'm happy to see that. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the with this magnet right here. So there, I just picked it up. And see if I rotate the coil here, how it's bouncing around in there. I just kind of have a rinky-dink little setup going on right now, so I'm not going to do a bunch of other experiments at this point and try some of the other connections. Just wanted to show how I did manage to get the little magnet to levitate inside. It's right along the edge. Obviously, it's not sitting in the center, which would be really cool if it was, but at least you can see that the coil is in fact working.